up you guys, it's Asia, and today I'm going to show you how I got this super easy, super cute, super inexpensive crochet hairstyle using no cornrows at all. I'm going to be using a brand new collection by Sensational Hair called Lulutress. It's the corkscrew curl in 18 inches. I purchased this at my local beauty supply store for $3.99 a pack. So in total, this style took 3 packs and cost me $12. We're about to get straight into the tutorial. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and join the AseaMae fam. So let's go ahead and get into the demo. I'm beginning this style with freshly washed hair that I've parted into 4 sections. I'm going to be doing this back section on camera for you guys. I'm taking the AseaMae Long and Luxe Grow Yogurt and I'm just applying that to my hair. It's currently one of my favorite leave-in moisturizers. It leaves my hair so moisturized and my curls are always popping. Then I'm going to take the AseaMae Double Buttercream and I'm just going to use this to really moisturize the roots of my hair. This is very important with this hairstyle because you don't want to get any breakage from getting tension from the rubber band. So I'm going to go ahead and smooth that in, and then I'm going to follow that up with smoothing gel. Again, this is just going to give another protective barrier on your hair when you're putting the crochet braids in. Then I'm going to take 2 rubber bands and I'm going to secure this into a ponytail. Then I'm going to braid it down to the ends. You can also do 2-strand twists as well. Then I'm going to twirl the ends of my hair. Then I'm just going to secure the ends of each section by adding it to the adjacent braid. And I'm just using a rubber band to make sure that the ends are really secure. Once my ends are tacked down, I'm just going to take some more gel and smooth down my edges, and then I took a headscarf and I laid them down for about 10 minutes. So here's another look at the Lulutress hair. I got T1B-27, which at first looks a little dark, but as you separate the curls, you see it is a true to color. So this is what the back of my hair looks like. It's nice and secure, and I'm going to separate these sections into 3 parts. Then I wrap it around my finger and I just attach it to my hair, as you see. I like to do at least 3 knots. I'm just going to continue to install these from the back of my head up to the middle of my head. And I want to make sure to space these out pretty good. I use about 1 finger length apart. You don't have to have them super close together. They do fill in nicely. Then once I get to the braid, I go ahead and I attach the hook through the braid. And I'm actually attaching these directly onto the braid. And I'm going to just do this about 6 or 7 times until the braid starts to look full. But it doesn't have to cover up the entire braid because that blank space in between your part and above your braid, you're going to actually add some pieces. So as you see, I'm adding some pieces into that blank space now. And I'm just attaching it to my hair. You want to continue to do this until it starts to fill in, and once it's filled in, this is what it looks like. I've now completed both sides and we're going to move on to the front. Now I have to get the back part of my hair that's directly above the part, so I'm going to add a couple of pieces there. I'm also going to add some hair on top of the ponytail, and I'm going to add some hair on the top of the ponytail, that blank space where my hair is, as you can see. You want to keep going, make sure you space them out at least 1 finger width apart. Don't get a little OCD if your braid is starting to look like it's not covered up. The more you go and the closer you get to the top, the more the hair will cover up your braid. And because this lays flat, you don't have to worry about anything bulging out, especially when you touch your hair, it'll be flat. So this is the amount of hair that I leave out in the front, and now we're gonna go ahead and get into the knotless method. So I'm going to separate these into pretty small pieces. This is my size of choice. And I'm going to take the latch hook and put it in underneath the part. So this is going to make sure that the loop is on the correct side. The loop should be on the opposite side of the part. And what you're going to do is just take one side of the crochet here and you're going to knot that side and just leave the other side, hanging, and then you'll go ahead and use the other side that's not being knotted to cover up the knot. So I'm going to let you guys watch that again. And you're going to continue this method until you've filled in the blank space right next to your part. This is what it looks like. And now it is time for me to go ahead and style. So for the styling process, I went ahead and sectioned off my hair, and then I took the Jane Carter Wrap and Roll mousse, and I just used this to give some definition to the hair. You can use whatever mousse that you would like. Then I'm going to follow it up with the Eco Styler Black Castor Oil and Flaxseed Gel, and this is just going to add added definition. So some of the cons that I found with this method is that the part is actually not as secure as it is with braids. So if you're tugging and you're pulling like so, you can actually cause the knots to slide. So I would recommend pulling to the opposite direction of the part. That way you don't cause your knots to slide. On the plus side, you can easily slide your knots back up, but I do think it's important to mention. Now I'm just cutting my hair, and this is to give it a nice little shape. I did the rest off camera, and this is the finished look. Alright you guys, that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if it was helpful. One thing that I can say about installing this is that I wouldn't personally leave it in for longer than 2 weeks. I know that my hair needs that extra moisture, and I feel like in this state it's hard to moisturize your hair because you don't have access to your hair very well. I personally wouldn't leave it in for longer than 2 weeks. Now you can, that's your own personal preference, but I think if you want to leave it in for 3 to 4 weeks, that you should just go ahead and braid your hair. To take care of this style overnight, I just sleep with a bonnet, so that's what I'm going to do tonight. So let me know in the comment box down below if you ever tried braidless crochet braids. This is my first time, and I think it's very fun. I'm only going to keep it in for 2 weeks at the most, and I'm going to let you guys know how it holds up. So be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you loves in my next video.